Stolen groceries, secret recording, and a jaw-dropping courtroom clash, this case escalates faster than anyone could predict. Watch as Julie Dixon and Eric Parker face off before Judge Porter, revealing shocking twists you won't see coming.
I hired a handyman to fix the appliances, and he did not finish the work. He came in late and left early. He stole food from my fridge, drinks, and beer, and also he videotaped me without my consent.
I'm sorry, that's just a very weird thing. How did you know he videotaped you?
Because I found the video on...
You saw the video?
Yeah. He put it online.
Did you just say he put it online?
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
Mr. Parker, there's a pretty strong allegations against you. You mind telling us what happened?
Yes, she did call onto me to work on repairs for her house. However, I have no idea what damages she is talking about. When I left on my last day, there were no damages that could be attributed to my repair work.
All right, Ms. Dixon claims Mr. Parker did shoddy repair work, stole from her fridge, and even recorded her without permission. Meanwhile, Mr. Parker insists he worked on everything she asked, but never received any payment. The tension is already building. Ms. Dixon looks visibly upset, while Mr. Parker presents himself as the professional victim of non-payment. Let's jump back in and see how this unfolds.
Let me cut you off right there. I didn't ask this question. Ms. Dixon, what work did you hire Mr. Parker to do?
Well, I had him to fix the toilet and the shower and a few appliances around the house. He didn't finish all the tasks, so that led to leaky pipes and some black mold was...
Mr. Parker, does this sound accurate as far as the work that she described that she hired you for?
Yes, however, the reason I left early, because I was not compensated for my work. Now, I have a personal policy. When I meet with a client, they give me a down payment, half up front and then half when I finish the job.
How much was the job that you was supposed to get paid for this?
I was supposed to be paid $15,000.
So did she pay you the $7,500?
No, she did not.
Okay. Now you just said that your policy is that half now, half when the job is completed. Did I get that correctly?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so she owed you $7,500 before the job got started?
That's how it
But
is.
you did the job anyway without her paying?
Yes, see, I saw the state of the appliances of her home, and I figured I should cut her a bit of slack and work on them while she can get ahead of herself. So I figured, I could probably just charge her $500 per appliance, and then when I finish that, then,
You'll go for the rest.
That's where we go.
Okay. Did you guys sign a contract in relation to any of this?
There was no physical contract. It was verbal communication.
Do you agree that it was a verbal contract between you two?
Yes.
Does it sound right that it was $15,000 that he was going to charge you? It told you about the policy. It's $7,500 now, $7,500 later. Does that sound correct to you?
That is correct.
He started work and you didn't pay $7,500. May I ask why you didn't pay $7,500 before he started working? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I mean, Your Honor, he basically said he was going to, finish the tasks, but yet he didn't.
So you don't have an answer as to why he gave you special treatment? You don't know why?
No, sir.
Here's my problem, though. I don't see anything to correlate what you just said. You didn't present this court with any documents or pictures to support what you just said. It's your word against his. I don't see anything here.
I mean, even the construction guys could see that there was damage.
I understand that, but you didn't bring any construction guys in here as witnesses on your behalf.
No, sir.
Now we've heard more about the specifics. Ms. Dixon alleges significant damage, like water issues and black mold, after Mr. Parker's repairs. But Judge Porter notices there's no concrete proof, no photos, no contractor's testimony. Meanwhile, Mr. Parker insists he left the job primarily because he wasn't paid up front, as per his usual policy. This is crucial. If Ms. Dixon never made that initial deposit, it casts doubt on her willingness to honor the agreement. The judge's facial expressions are telling. He's pressing Ms. Dixon for evidence, but she doesn't seem to have it. You can sense Judge Porter's skepticism growing.
Let me ask you this question. The defendant is also having a countersuit against you in the amount of $50,000. And it says here for reimbursement for services rendered plus damages to him. What damages did you receive as a result of this?
The plaintiff was very agitated and irate. I don't understand why, but she almost got physical and started threatening me. And so I videotaped her and, as you mentioned, posted a video on social media.
How did you end up videotaping her?
She was almost getting physical. She was very agitated, very irate. I figured for the sake of covering my own rear, I would at least take a video so that in case Ms. Dixon brought any false or misleading allegations to the court, I would have something to back me up.
And the other thing that she made an accusation of is that you stole out of her, basically out of your refrigerator?
Yeah,
you
he
said
just
water,
didn't even
beer,
ask
food.
me or anything. He just took on his own.
I did take one bottle of water from the fridge. It was a very hot day. I was working on the AC because that was also needed fixing. I held myself to just one bottle of water.
Okay.
More than just one bottle. There was a six-pack of beer, and it was 3 missing.
Ms.
Your
Dixon,
Honor.
I understand that, but here's the issue. As far as the food that was taken, the food, the water, the beer, and et cetera, that was taken from your refrigerator, that I don't have any video evidence to back up that either. It's again your word against his. He said that he videotaped you because of your mistreatment of him verbally. Is that true, ma'am?
I was telling him, listen, you don't go into somebody's house and like just steal from their fridge and this and that without asking.
I did not steal.
Okay.
I mean, coming in late and then leaving early, you're not even finishing your tasks. What are you supposed to be doing?
Here's the thing. Mr. Parker, on your behalf, I understand that you're asking for $50,000 for reimbursement for services rendered. I don't have anything to show that you did any services in this particular home.
Oh, that's what I have this right here for. I have the cost of the materials I had to buy.
Can you give me this document to show
Here's
what I'm
my-
talking about?
We just witnessed a pivotal moment. Mr. Parker produced a document, apparently a signed contract or cost breakdown. If Ms. Dixon truly signed it, her argument that they only had a verbal agreement starts to crumble. Notice Ms. Dixon's reaction. She seems caught off guard and frustrated. This might be the point where her case begins to unravel in the judge's eyes. For large damage claims, any contradiction about a contract can be a deal breaker.
Here's my forms, the prices I typically charge, right
Okay.
there.
Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. She signed this?
Well,
You signed this?
I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
I'm looking at a document, and although this looks like your name, you told me it was verbal. I'm
Yeah.
looking at a contract that you actually signed. Give me a second. Approximately 4 days of work. And he came into your home.
Yes.
I'm going to rule on behalf of the defendant. You're going to pay the $50,000 that he's requesting. The services that he asked for, $15,000. You are going to pay that.
Excuse me? I'm the victim here.
No, ma'am. You
yes,
are not the
yes,
victim.
I am. This is crazy. I don't deserve this.
Miss Dixon, you are hereby held in contempt of court.
You are under arrest. Ma'am?
Jeff Herpin, arrest her and get her out of my courtroom.
Nobody does this to me.
I'll take it.
That was quite a dramatic ending. Ms. Dixon's outburst escalated fast, leading Judge Porter to hold her in contempt. Her frustration might be understandable, given she feels wrong. But in a courtroom, losing your temper can overshadow any valid points you might have had.
Mr. Parker, sir, I am so sorry that you had to witness that. You will be awarded the $50,000 settlement. Court is adjourned.
Ultimately, the judge ruled in Mr. Parker's favor, awarding him $50,000 in his countersuit. For Ms. Dixon, it's a stark reminder that without physical evidence, like photos, expert testimony, or repair invoices, claims of extensive property damage don't hold much weight. Combine that with a signed contract contradicting her statement about a verbal-only agreement, and it's no surprise the judge saw things Mr. Parker's way. Key takeaway: always bring tangible proof when alleging damages, and, most importantly, stay calm under pressure. A courtroom demands respect, and Judge Porter showed us exactly what happens when patience snaps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did Ms. Dixon have a valid complaint but no evidence? Or was Mr. Parker always in the right from the start?